Lynette here with Charm Grammy Crochet. I am in the dining room right now, and we have a lot of things to talk about. Today is Wednesday, so tonight is Boggy Blanket unveiling on Nancy's channel. She's back from her trip, and we've missed her very much. So it's going to be good to see. She's got a lot of yarn, yarn boxes of makes. Blankets, so it's going to be a busy night. So that being said, I don't think I'll get much crocheting done tonight. But I want to welcome you to my channel today, and maybe I'll stand this up a little straighter because I feel like, yeah, maybe that's better. Anyway, I did a video earlier today that'll go up today on Wednesday. This will probably go up on Thursday. So you will have already seen that video if you've been watching. If you're new, thanks for stopping in. I have several things to talk about, and that other video that I made this morning just got too long, so I thought it'll be a 3-hour video by the time I'm done if I don't get to going on it, and just keep that to the syrup stuff, which is the new collaboration that I'm doing with Lynanne and several other of my friends. It started with Juan and I, and now there's 10 of us involved. I will forget people. I threw away my list. Oh wait, maybe I didn't. Oh wait, maybe I did. Nope. So check out all these people. Wait. To see what they're up to with our collaboration. We took some special reserve yarn that we have, so we're calling the Special Reserve Yarn Project. So if you have special reserve yarn and you want to use it but you never know what the perfect project is for that, we'll pick it for you. That's the whole idea. Lynanne was going to pick for me, I was going to pick for her, and then 10 of us decided that they all wanted to join in too. So I am picking a project for Bree from Breezy's Crafty Creations. And she is picking a project for me, but it's my yarn. I picked out the yarn that I'm going to use. Lynanne from Nina's Next Knot is picking for Jan, the Alaskan Crafter. Joe from Joe's Web is picking for Lynn Como. They're picking for each other. Trisha, Mama Swift, is picking for Nikki from She's Addicted to Yarn. Mama Swift has had a channel for a while, did videos. She had a channel for a long time. Then she started making videos for a while. Then she stopped, and now she's going to get back into making videos. Nikki from Addicted to Yarn, life got in her way, and she stopped making videos a few years ago. I don't think she's made videos, oh gosh, in at least 3 years, but she wants to get back into it, so she's hoping this collab will get her back into making videos. So we're very excited for those two to get back into it. Laura from Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming is paired with Anita from YOH Crochet, and they'll be picking patterns for each other. If you watched my video yesterday and you want to be included, send us a picture of the yarn you want to use. You get to pick your own yarn, so it's, you know, however much yarn will give you the size of the project you're going to get. If you pick, like Bree did, 1,300 yards, you're going to get a way bigger project than Nikki that picked 400 yards, right? Which is completely fine. It's all whatever you want to do. It's your special yarn. But we'll need a picture of the yarn weight, and the yardage, and then maybe an idea of what you might have had in mind or something that you would like, since like with the Zoom aunties, we know each other, we know what we like. But we don't know you in that way. So if you want us to pick a project for you, we will get together as a group in Zoom one day over this weekend and pick projects for everyone. We're going to get together, I think we decided it's Monday at 7:30 on my channel, and we're gonna reveal the projects that we picked for everybody else in our group. There will be 2 projects picked for everyone, so that you get your choice of, oh god, I really don't like that, but I really love that. You know, or you like them both and you say, oh, I don't know which one, but I'm going to try this one. If it doesn't work out, you can always go to the other one. And we're going to get about 6 weeks to get it done. So it's a no rush, no stress kind of thing. That's what we're hoping for. So that's a real brief on what's happening there. And I think it's going to be fun. If you want to help pick projects for us, please do so. Watch the video from the replay from yesterday if you didn't watch it. See what everybody's yarn is and how much they have. And feel free to email me for Bree. You can email me since Bree doesn't have a channel that she doesn't create videos on and stuff. You can email me, put Bree in the subject line, and I will forward patterns to her from you for me. I won't look. That's Bree's job. But if you wanted to give me suggestions for Bree, she's looking for maybe a wearable, a sweater kind of thing. She's got 1,300 yards. It's a teal DK weight yarn. It's beautiful. So I could use some help with that. That's yesterday. And going forward, I finished my gnomes, and I know I did a little video with the gnomes, so I don't want to be too long on this, but I wanted to show you them all together. These are all the gnomes. When I find my pins, I'm going to do the ones that are going to the people at my camper are going to have a little name tag pinned to their hat, and it says what their names are. And they are color coordinated to the gnome that they get. Mine is obviously the purple gnome because that's my favorite color. Laura gets the orange gnome because she's the egg beggar that begs for everything and said, I want one, I want one. Well, while I was in the production line, I made her one. So this goes to one of my friends whose husband used to wear a very full, thick, shaggy beard during COVID. And we teased the heck out of him for a real long time before he finally shaved the beard off. But he still had it when I started this guy because he was one of the first ones. So this one is going to Laura, and obviously she gets an orange hat. This one of my friends, her husband is completely bald shaven. So he has no hair, no beard. This one is mine. I told my husband it really isn't after him, but he does have a gray and white beard, so mostly white with a little bit of gray. Then my other two friends get these two. Now, these are gnomes created by Nova Gnomes. If you don't know Nova, you need to go see her because she is really, truly awesome. And she creates some really cool things. So this is her pocket pee-pee gnome, pocket peen pee-pee gnome is what she calls it. And here is the picture. So when you take the gnome and you take the hat off, he has a whole new personality. Oh, all of his hair is up inside his hat. No wonder. So anyway, that's why they have blue feet, because they're, you figure it out. You figure it out. And that was at Nova's suggestion. I thought that was so cool. So all of my gnomes have blue feet for that very same reason. And they're going to be so cute. I'm going to wrap them in tissue paper with the little name tag pinned to the, pinned to the hat inside the tissue paper. And give my friends theirs. They'll be able to read the name for theirs. And then I'll tell them to remove the hats, and then they'll get the two names. So this one is Mark Woody. So you get the idea. I don't want to be too graphic. This is, it's for adults, but this is adult humor, so please enjoy it. But anyway, these are the pee-pee gnomes. I think they're so cute. And I just think they're hysterical. So, of course, I had to make one for us to keep at home. And, they would be so awesome, I think. I think these would be the cutest thing at at a bachelorette party. I'm going to set these over here out of the way. There we go. Yay, stay. All right, good. They're all staying there. They're being so well behaved. So, that is the gnomes, and they are complete, and I got to complete them in my book and add them all to my projects completed. And I used most of the yarn, all the yarn, every single yarn on there was scrap yarn of some kind or another. And a lot of it was scrap yarn from my Hooker versus Hooker project, which I still can't show you. I'm just dying to show it to you just so I could put it away. But I can't put it away because I still have to do the reveal of Hooker versus Hooker. That was all done with scrap yarn, and I kind of intermingled the scrap yarns, so that worked out really well. Then let's see what's in this bag. So in this bag, we have our hashtag Wednesday wipeout, which is the washcloth, dishcloth thing from Laura. Mad Mimi's Crochet and Farming, that she's doing a once a week dishcloth, and we started with the little right there. I showed it to you already. I finished it. It's upstairs. Penguin. And we started with the fall, right? Fall or winter? We started with winter so that we would be a season ahead with your washcloths. If you wanted to give them as gifts or whatever, you would be a season ahead. And the first one in the book under the section of winter, because they are marked that way, the first one is the penguin. So we finished it, and I thought, oh, the next one, that's what we'll make, the gingerbread house. And I pulled out the yarn and I showed it to y'all. This is the yarn for the gingerbread house. We needed red for the candy canes. We needed brown for the house. We needed white for the snow. We needed a variegated for the little candies. Well, if you watched Laura's video today, because it's Wednesday Wipe Out videos came out today, she said, oh, no, we're not doing the next one in the row. Absolutely not. That would be way too easy. We are doing a different one. Now, I can't tell you because I want you to go watch her video, so now I can't even show you. I can't show you the picture. But she put all the winter ones in a little bag, and she kind of did luck of the draw thing and pulled out one, and that's the next one that we're doing. Well, I will tell you the colors that I'm using because I don't want to give away what it is for those of you that are doing this, because I think she had like 35-ish people send her pictures of the penguin. That's a lot of participation, guys. We were really impressed. So I want those 35 people to go watch. And if you, this book came from, it's an Annie's book. I got it on Amazon for like 10 bucks. Delivered to my house the next day. Really easy peasy. And you know, it's dishcloths. The first one took like an hour or whatever. And the patterns are easy to follow so far. I mean, I've done one. It was easy. It didn't work out quite 100% right. You had to fudge a little bit, but it was okay. The beak, everybody seemed to have a little bit of trouble with the beak on the penguin. And you just kind of did what you did to make it look good. And the feet, the count is off on where you start the feet. So I just eyeballed it till it was center, and apparently that's what we all did. So anyway, we are not making the gingerbread house next time like I thought. So the yarns I picked out are not all gonna work, but I am still gonna use the white, which is white that I used in the penguin. So you're reusing, you're not using a lot of yarn at a time. So those that are on a limited budget, I think will get a lot of use out of, like Christmas, you're gonna get a lot of the same colors in there. You know what I mean? And you're not doing a lot of any one color at a time, I don't think. So it might be like a crochet along that a lot of people can afford to do, even if you're on a very limited budget. So this is the next color that I'm going to need is a green, and I have this with the gold in it. And you really can't feel the metallic in this yarn. They're washcloths. I wouldn't, you know, put a hot pan on it, but You can wash with it, but I'm gonna assume these are gonna be gifts. I think my daughter's already stealing them, and like she has gifts in mind already, which is awesome. And I'm gonna use this red. So these are the colors that are gonna go in this week's. Will be the very Christmassy green, red, and white. I don't have white with the sparkle, so we don't get sparkle in the white. So that's what we're doing. And I can't tell you which the project is, but I know that I will have a lot left over. So these will just probably stay in my bag. I'm not going to go through all the hassle of putting them away. I think I'm just going to keep them in my little, this is my ice yarn bag that this projects will be living in. And I think my gingerbread colors might just stay in there for a while. But this is the bag I got from ice yarn, and that's where these are living until probably forever. I did want to show you, I did complete the luck of the draw, which I forgot to take to the camper and forgot to do. So I did get my luck of the draw done for this week. And it is attached to my black. This is a mess. That's a mess. That is a Dreamweaver yarn that I got from the local store that used to sell it really, really cheap, and I wish they would do it again because we could use cheap yarn, right? So now I have 4 colors. The luck of the draw is an 8, normally 20-week thing, and you use 8 colors. I am only using, it's only 8 weeks this time, or 10 weeks, I mean, it's 10 weeks. So I'm only using 4 colors, but I numbered them with 2 different numbers. These are the 4 colors that I'm using. They are, other than the black, all Big Twist. The Big Twist isn't, and this is Crafter Smart. I think that used to be Michael's. But all the others, the neon colors, are Big Twist. And the black, like I said, is that Dreamweaver, and the ball band is I don't know where. So the first week I had yellow. The next week I had, this is the Gecko Green. And then I did that really awesome neon pink. And then we're back to the yellow. So I have repeated the yellow. But I thought if I do 8 colors, I mean, some of the colors you might not ever get in 10 weeks. And some of the colors you might only get once, and then you're not using much of the yarn. You're not repeating the colors, which you don't have to repeat the colors. I mean, there's nothing wrong with not repeating the colors. But I thought I would use up more of each skein and have less scrap skeins if I did multiple colors, you know, multiple numbers per color. That's what I wanted to do. So it's my blanket. I can do what I want. And that's what I wanted to do. So this is Trish's, and it's upside down. This is Trish's campfire, fireside, log cabin. Sorry, Trish. Log cabin, fireside blanket, I think. I think that's what it's called. It is in my playlist of Boggy Creek Blanket tutorials. Trisha from Mama Swift did make this or design this pattern for Boggy Creek Blankets. It is a fast make. It's a 2-row repeat. I am doing seven rows each week. So 5 of the neon color and 2 of the main color. And it doesn't matter which row comes first or second as I'm working it up. You really can't tell. It doesn't look bad either way. And so this is how I decided to do the colors. I didn't want the black to be overpowering. I wanted the neons to like really stand out and the black to accentuate that. And I think it's looking pretty good and pretty fun. So the tutorial was made by Juan, the Yarn Addict. He did the tutorial for Trish. She wasn't set up to be able to do the tutorial, but she did write the pattern. And we appreciate her doing that so much. And she is the one that pulls Luck of the Draw 9. It's hashtag Luck of the Draw 9 Boggy Creek edition. You don't obviously have to make a blanket. You don't have to make it for Boggy Creek. whatever you make, you can make for yourself. Boggy Creek is a camp for kids in Eustis, Florida that are chronically ill. They get to go for free, and it is the charity that I donate to, along with many others. Nancy from She's Got Yarn Too, and her mom got us all of us that are donating to Boggy Creek. It's their fault. They found a wonderful charity, and we all jumped in on the bandwagon. And Nancy and Juan collect blankets that we make. They're doing the collections now through at least the end of January, maybe even longer, because we are not going to be able to go deliver them until March this year, just because everybody's booked in February. So that being said, we might extend the delivery, but or it might not, because I'm not the one storing them. I don't have to worry about space for all these blankets. But we're trying to get 2025 and 2025, so we have a hashtag 2025 and 2025. I know, way too many hashtags. And we have a hashtag fill that truck, because that was what we were trying to do. And that is my next donation to Boggy Creek, is that one. And I'm loving it. I also am making, it was supposed to be a Tunisian blanket, but it didn't work out. And so in the Tunisian, it was looking like this. And I am frogging it and turning it into this. Because I just couldn't keep the tension together in the Tunisian, even though I did enjoy doing the Tunisian. But now it is this blanket, and this is also in my Boggy Creek Blanket playlist, which is attached in all my videos, by the way. And there's videos on Boggy Creek. There's videos on how to make tumbleweeds, which are little pom-pom necklaces that the kids get it's really a cool thing. Watch the tutorial. It takes like, it's a 45-second tutorial. It's really easy. You make the pom-poms. As the kids do good deeds and show kindness to other kids that are seeing that give them pieces of their tumbleweed to tie to the string of their necklace. And the idea is that at the end of the week, they have no more pom-poms. They only have a necklace of strings for all the kindnesses that they have done for others. So really a cool idea. So there is a tutorial for the tumbleweeds. Use your scrap yarns. I will have scraps after this. I have scraps all the time. I have made tumbleweeds already. I have a bag of them. I can't find it. I was going to show it to you, and I thought I had it. I don't know what I did with it. Anyway, so this is now turning into this. This is Angela's. This is also a campfire in the name. Angela has 3 patterns on our 3 or 4 patterns in our Boggy tutorial, Boggy Blanket tutorials, which that playlist is attached in all of my videos as well. And speaking of Boggy Creek, real quick, we also have a swag shop, and the link to that is in the description box as well. And all of the all of the purchases, all the proceeds, 100% go directly to Boggy Creek. None of the Blanket Brigade has anything to do with any of that. We just put the swag shop up, and we were limited on choices and the way we could do the little Blanket Brigade logo, but we did the best that we could. So I finally ordered something, and it should come hopefully real soon. I can't wait to get it. I just never had my credit card information when I would think of, oh, I gotta place an order. So you'll be seeing I ordered a t-shirt, and I'm going to see how well it fits before I order more. I don't even remember what size I ordered now. If I went with the bigger size, they're 100% cotton, so I wanted to go big. But then I saw Laura's from Mamie's Crochet and Farming. She's taller than me, and it was very long on her, the size I was going to get. So I think I went with the shorter size, and I hope I'm not going to be too fluffy for it. But I think it'll be fine. So I can't wait to get that. That'll be coming soon. And last but not least, I wanted to talk to you about, I'm starting another project. This is a boho, which I will try to put a picture of up here. A boho bag. that's made out of like a granny square and triangles, and it's got lots of fringe, and I am very excited to start it. And I was going to start it over the weekend. Um, this is a pattern that Jan the Alaskan Crafter did, and I'm like, oh my god, I gotta have that in my life. And she made it, with a bulky yarn, and I wasn't real thrilled with it. But the second I saw the pattern, I said, I need to use this. I need to use this yarn to make that. This is the special yarn project. This is the special. This is exactly how the special yarn project stuff is supposed to work. When I bought this, I said, this is something boho, and I could see a bag made out of it. And this is the Caron Coconut Cakes. And this is the only color that I liked, is called Marshmallow. And it's, tans and white. It's tan and white. That's all it is. And it's got this funky little coconut stuff. I guess that's supposed to be coconut, right? But when I saw it, I said, this would be a great, like, market bag or purse, or that's exactly what I saw for this. And then when I saw Jan's boho bag pattern, I didn't like hers with the bulky yarn. She ended up not liking it with the bulky yarn either. But when I saw it, I'm like, oh my god, I got to make that. And I ran and grabbed the yarn. I said, oh my god, this is the yarn I got to use. And Jan said, I have that yarn. She remade it. She remade it using this yarn. And so I went to start it over the weekend. And I really wanted to print the pattern, but I didn't want to buy it because it's free on our blog. And so, I'm sorry, I was being cheap. And I didn't have a printer with me to print it. If I'm going to buy the pattern, I want to be able to print it. I like to use a written pattern. I really don't like to work from the, from the laptop, from the screen. Because I end up bumping it, and then I'm in the wrong spot, and then I'm lost, and I'm like, ah. But it's a very simple, looks like a pretty simple pattern to make. It's like 2 triangles and, 2 squares that you turn to the triangle side, and then a couple of triangles, and it comes down in a V. So anyway, I totally love it. I don't know if I'll line it. She's lining hers so that stuff doesn't fall out. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I should, but that means I have to get to my sewing machine, and that's a pain in the rear end right now. So I don't know if I'll line mine, but the pattern said to double strand your yarn, and I don't even remember what yarn it said to use, but it said to double strand it, and I didn't, want to double strand it. I wasn't sure. I wanted to do whatever Jan did because I really liked the way hers turned out, and she did not double strand it, but I wanted to ask her before I started it, so I do want to get that started, like, right away, because I totally think it's an awesome pattern. And that's how, like, my special yarn, that's what I always envision. There'll come up a pattern one day that'll be like, oh, I have the perfect yarn for that. Well, that's what the boho purse did, boho bag, or whatever it is. And I can't even remember who it's by, but I will put that in there too, and try to link it in the description box if I can figure out how to do that. So that's what's my next thing on the hooks. I know I have other things that haven't been done and finished and completed, and I'm working on them. I haven't touched the cat's meow. I won't be touching it today, but I think I have physical therapy today. I'm a little sore from physical therapy yesterday. Tomorrow I might just be sitting on the couch all day, which would be a good cat's meow day. No, I cannot sit on the couch all day because that's just going to make it worse. I know, but I can dream of just sitting on the couch and crocheting all day. But really, getting up and walking around does me more good than sitting on the couch and crocheting all day, as far as my knee replacement recovery goes. And I found out, you guys, just on the side note, I went to therapy yesterday, and she wanted me to sit on the side of the bed, and she put a thin plastic rubber band, and she's going to hold the rubber band, and I have to pull back. I could not do that. The back muscles, apparently, from lack of use, like for the last 15 years, I've been avoiding using those muscles, are so weak, I could not pull that rubber band a half an inch. Hurt. That was definitely muscle strain. I'm like, oh my God, I feel like a 2-year-old. It was embarrassing. I will tell you that. It was very embarrassing. I don't know that I could do it with my good leg, which is still a bad leg. It needs replacement, and that needs getting done at the end of October. But one of the exercises they want me to do really strains the back of my leg as well. And I've realized that I think I've mostly been always relying on the front muscles. I don't know why, but the back muscles are so darn weak on both my legs, which is probably why I've always had trouble going down the stairs for the last 15 years. They were, like, my knees were weak, and so I wasn't doing the stairs the right way, like 1 foot, 2 foot, 1 foot, 2 foot, because I've fallen where my leg gave out on me. And I'm realizing it's that back muscle. And she says, we really need to work on that muscle, because this knee that is now my surgical knee has to be the good one. So even though it's going to hurt like heck, I have to work that muscle and get that muscle strong so that I can walk down the stairs when I can't use the leg that is, you know, when the other leg gets surgery. It's like, oh, goodness gracious. And that was extremely weak. And so doing stairs is going to be extremely scary if I don't get this leg going in the right direction. And I didn't know it was so bad in the wrong direction. You know what I mean? I put off the surgery way too long, apparently. But years ago, they used to tell you, like, the knees are good for like 15 years. No, they're good way longer than that now, which is awesome. You know, they're saying, like, I'll never have to have another knee replacement in this knee. So that's fabulous. But I didn't realize how weak that knee is, or was, because, like, I didn't use it to put all my weight on to, like, go down the stairs. I haven't done that in years. I've been going down 1 foot at a time using the leg that I didn't have surgery on, simply because I've fallen. I knew that leg was too weak. So now that muscle has just gotten weaker and weaker from not having to do the stairs in that manner. The back leg muscles are what you use, apparently. Well, I was shocked. I will tell you. Not that this is like a medical channel or anything, but I'm like, oh man, even just to have me standing at the counter and just lifting my leg up from the knee and bend it backwards, knee and bend it backwards. So just, I can only lift it a short distance. The other one, the one that I've been relying on to do the stairs for me, I can, like, kick my rear end with that leg. I'm like, oh, stairs are going to be a real, going up won't be a problem, because I could use my good, I'm able to, with help of, you know, railings, I can get up the stairs on my now surgical leg. That will be the good leg when the other leg gets operated on. And I didn't have any trouble going up and down the stairs on the, you know, with this surgery. Like, not real trouble, because I've always used my left leg for the stairs because my right leg was too weak. Well, now it's even weaker. And I don't have a lot of time left. I gotta, like, be like Arnold Schwarzenegger on steroids to get it in the right spot. But we're gonna do it, because I'm not holding up my retirement because of this stupid leg. So that's enough of that. Sorry, I didn't mean to drone on and on and on about that. But I was really, really shocked at how weak those back leg muscles are. Anything that they've asked me to do has mostly been stretching and using the front of my leg, the front muscles. And I think I've been a champ at most of that stuff. I mean, like, nothing has really hurt too bad, even standing on it, which I thought would kill me. No, but this back of the muscles, whoa, it's thrown me for a real loop, I'll tell you. But we'll get through it, and we'll get done, and we'll do what you need to do, right? Because what else are you going to do? So, all right, enough of that. Wish me luck on this. I can't wait to get started. It should be a pretty quick project, which, you know, I like to do a quick project in with the shorter or with the longer term projects. This, the luck of the draw, real quick project per week, because you're only doing a few rows. The this is the Wipeout Wednesday dishcloths. Just one little project. That'll be a quick project. The cats meow, and This new blanket is a much faster make and easy. It's just a 1-row repeat. Boom, 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 boom. I just have to sit down to do it. And then we'll get these wiped out, and then I'll go back to my some of my other whips that aren't done. We'll gradually work some of those back in. But that's all I have for you today, guys. Thanks so much for watching, for liking, subscribing, doing all those things that YouTube likes. I guess I like it when you do those things as well. So I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great rest of your day, whatever day it is. Happy hooking. Make some little gnomes because they're fun. And we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.